Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. All right, today I have got James Segermark. He is a president and CEO of InSitu Biologics on the show with me today. James, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Michael. Good to be here again.
All right, I want to make sure I got the name of your company correct. Please bring it out.
Yeah, so I say InSitu Biologics. Actually, you used the proper Greek pronunciation, or Latin, I should say, in situ. But the marketing aspect of InSitu means inside of you. So we say InSitu Biologics. But
give us an overview.
You're biologically correct, Michael. Nice work.
Oh, thank you. And Europeanly correct. Just kidding.
Yes, there you go.
Tell me about yourself and your company, and then I want to get into how did AnestaGel come to be. You've been on the show before, where we were, where we are, where we're going with that, and then let's talk about that Reg A Plus you've got going.
You bet. So I've been starting up companies that pretty much address complications for a long time. When I say address complications, a person goes in for heart surgery with numb hands. Why is that? Because the retractor pinched their nerves. So we invented a retractor that doesn't pinch nerves. It's those type of things that I've always looked for. It wasn't necessarily disease or therapeutic for the disease, but again, things that occur because of an operation. And frankly, that's kind of where we're at again. As we look at AnestaGel, we're addressing pain, operative pain. Someone goes in to have their spleen removed, and now all of a sudden they're addicted to opioids because that was the only way we could treat. So that was the start.
Now, I had a little chance to do some looking into this. This is amazing stuff that you're doing. Bring out AnestaGel to the audience. Tell us what it does and how it is head and shoulders above anything else that they need to work with in order to deal with the pain issues that they've got.
So I'm glad you get it. It is a revolutionary product. We've mitigated so much risk. This is not a startup. We've been doing this for a very long time. The technology was invented at the Cleveland Clinic Foundation back in 2002. That's the core of the technology, and that is a hydrogel. Hydrogels were long thought to be the promise of the 70s, 80s, and frankly, they didn't work. So, but from that came Juvederm, and Juvederm is a great product. That's a filler for what I have going up here. So that's really the only hydrogel that's had any staying power in the market, and that's because they dissolve, they don't last. Cleveland Clinic did was bond 3 items together that are found in the body, and it stays in the body. We can tune it, we can make it last longer. Additionally, we can add a 4th element into it that the water will be replaced. So all that's held together by water, and then as water from the body tissue comes into it, it replaces what the drug or whatever compound we put in there. We anticipate using monoclonal antibodies, some gene therapy, and others. But today we're focused on pain. Pain is the biggest problem in this country. A lot of we started it because we didn't like pain. We don't want to live with pain, and there has to be a better way to manage it. When we started this, it was not about the opioid crisis. Today, it's not even a crisis. It's an epidemic, public health issue, and that's evolved. So.
Now, I want to bring this out because right on the homepage of your website, it says a new opioid-free painkiller. How were you able to take what has been for centuries the pain medication of choice for extreme pain? How were you able to take that out and still relieve the pain?
So bupivacaine is a known analgesic. Bupivacaine was invented in 1950. It's been in the United States since 1957. It's just like a longer acting Novocaine, lidocaine, cocaine. It's a cocaine. It is an analgesic. But bupivacaine is a medical grade product that can be injected straight into the body. That about 6 hours. However, you're not able to have more of that. If that dose isn't enough, you can't add more. So bupivacaine pain pumps where they have to use catheters. So we're really, and that's kind of the standard of care. Everyone who's had an operation or knows someone who probably has seen a pain pump. And so we're replacing the pain pump. We're almost like an in situ, inside the body pain pump. We load gel up with drugs, with bupivacaine, and the water pushes it out. And some of it will not drop into pushed out until 48 to 60 hours, 72 hours. Our most recent studies show we're out to 96 hours, and we still have therapeutic levels of bupivacaine.
Where are we with the FDA approval? I understand that you've got, your pre-IND next. So talk to us about that.
Yeah, so like I said, we've completed our animal studies, and now we are in the manufacturing phase or manufacturing section of preparing for our phase 1 study. Phase 1 with the FDA proves safety. So that's what's next for us, and that's where all our proceeds are going. We're getting our manufacturing line up and running. And when you think about manufacturing a drug, you have to bring all these components together. Individually, they have to be sterile, but then it literally goes through a machine like a bread maker. You have to push the gel into syringes that are sterile, and it has to be cleaned out and reloaded. And it all has to be proven over and over again. So it's quite a project, and we're on our way. We have a great plan. We have great partners, plural, many partners, and it's happening. So we end up doing our first run in the Q4 of this year, and then that will be tested to destruction. And we will do another run, and that will be ready to go for clinical trials. As soon as the manufacturing system is built and we know how we're going to verify and validate each level of sterility, we will go to the FDA with that plan. That will be our pre-IND meeting.
Now, I know that you have over 22 patents with this. I don't want to drag down the interview with describing all the patents. Let's switch for just the remaining time that we have with what you're doing with this Reg A Plus.
Yeah, Reg A Plus, we are now over $3 million in received funds. We're excited about what we've been. We chose the Reg A Plus route because we've been able to work within the context of all the different rules and affect our market cap to where it should be. Example, we came out with $27 million. We closed the $5.75 at a market cap of about $32 million. We now know, based on our studies, that we have a product we can sell for the animal care market. So we're beginning those discussions. We've gone back to the SEC, applied for a new valuation, put a new valuation in. That offering was qualified, and we're back out now at an $8 price with a markup of $7.5. So it's substantial.
It is. That's huge. That's record breaking. And this is just the beginning. You haven't even been able to get this to a global market, because when you're talking about humans and animals with something that doesn't leave, I mean, I think that my head is spinning with all the applications in the industry sectors you can work with.
Absolutely. It's crazy.
What is next?
So I just got back from, well, what's next is I just left a meeting here with, we're shopping for investment bankers to talk to animal care companies. We intend to pursue an animal care company and hopefully identify one and complete a transaction in this year. We need to get this product into animals. 15 million spay, 15 million neuter operations annually in the United States alone. And we can get this in at a, we're talking about a half a ml to a ml dose, very cost effective, and reducing for animals as well, while we do our other good work. So we're excited. We hope to have a liquidity event. That's our goal.
All right. I just can't say enough about this. Stick around after the show. I've got somebody I want to make an introduction to.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
You're welcome. Jim, thanks for being a guest on the show. All right. You've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. Don't forget, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.